We've handled a lot of situations, a lot of cases where people who are even quarreling while their loved ones are alive, once they hear the person have died, they will rush to the person working place to ask for benefit entitlement, claiming to be the next of kin. You see some people wearing bling bling, going to club, spending much because of what they inherited as next of kin. And because of that, some young people have joined the trend to look after any of their family member who is doing well, to kill that person in order to become or to claim what the person left behind. Now you go to the most of the clubs, what you'll be hearing is fancy and flamboyant name. This of this, that. And why the hype man is hyping them, the next thing you will hear, one bottle for the hype man, one bottle for the DJ, four bottles to our table. I want to quickly talk about this new job in town now. I don't know if you people are aware about it. A lot of things are going on and people are getting new job. You know, I've come to discover it's like this thing is now predominant in Igbo speaking area or in Igbo land or with Igbo people. Majority of young people don't want to work. I'm not talking about scam, I'm not talking about fraud, I'm not talking about internet cyber crime. No. What I'm talking about is NOK. NOK. You know, now you have a lot of things, instead of giving you the full meaning or pronouncing it the way it's supposed to be, people prefer to go by the abbreviation. The NOK I'm talking about is next of kin. You see a lot of people now, because of next of kin, family kill their people who are doing well. Families kill their people who are doing well so that they will inherit what that person have, be it money in the bank, deposits, or what the person will earn after retirement or when the person is no more. It's like some family now derive joy when they hear their brother or their sister who is doing well is dead. And you will see people who have not done anything to you or for you since you were born. They will be the first to rush to your working place to call for your employment history so that they will know who is the NOK. They will know who is the next of kin. The abbreviation NOK means next of kin, and that's what is playing out. We've handled a lot of situations, a lot of cases where people who are even quarreling while their loved ones are alive, once they hear the person have died, they will rush to the person working place to ask for benefit entitlement, claiming to be the next of kin. Now you see some people wearing bling bling, going to club, spending much because of what they inherited as next of kin. And because of that, some young people have joined the trend to look after any of their family member who is doing well, to kill that person in order to become or to claim what the person left behind. Now you go to the most of the clubs, what you'll be hearing is fancy and flamboyant name. This of this, that. And why the hype man is hyping them, the next thing you will hear, one bottle for the hype man, one bottle for the DJ, four bottles to our table. And this is the drinks that the original owner of that money or somebody that worked hard or made that money said, because of future ambition, I can't waste this money I work so hard for to buy this drink. You see them buying champagne, Moet. Now champagne and Moet are no longer expensive. There is a bottle of drink now that costs $6,000 and these guys will buy it. There is a latest edition or special edition of Hennessy that a bottle costs 450,000. They will buy it. There is this edition of um, I'm not doing advert, but I just want to buttress my point here. There is this edition of what is it called? This drink that have 12, 16, 14, 20 years and stuff like that. That have their latest edition last year, 40 years. You see those guys buying it. And that 40 years, it have like a box. The drink is in a box. It's normal drink, but it's in a box, one brown box like that. You see Glenfiddich, 40 years, a bottle. You see, if you know how much they say a bottle of that drink, but you see these guys, they will come to club. If you go to normal shop or wine shop, you can get that drink, a bottle for 300, 400, 500. But they will go to club, they will buy you 2 million, 3 million, 1.5 and thereabouts. And they will order for 6 bottles. One for the DJ, one for the hype man, four for their table. And in that their table, they will not drink more than a glass. They will just share. People will drink. Money they don't know how their brother or their sister made. Recently, if you check what has been trending online nice, you will see somebody who will go abroad, work so much hard, they will deny their self gratification over there, packaging all those money, sending to somebody down here to build a house, buy a land, or do something, not for their betterment alone, but for the betterment of the family. And you will see those stuff like that. So the person will use the money to club around, use the money to marry another wife. I watch one. The guy said he has been in Turkey for how many years, and he sent 50 million naira for his own senior blood brother, not a friend, senior brother, 50 million naira. And the brother sent him a picture of house duplex that he has built for him from the money, all those at the choice area, stuff like that. And after everything, this guy came back. He didn't see a single block, let alone a plot of land. And the brother that ate this money is still living tenant in somebody's house. Not that he built his own house and say, okay, this house is for me. If he send more money, I will build for him. No. He squandered all those money and he's still living tenant in another person's house. Wickedness in high places. Just because in his heart or in his mind, he's seeing himself as next of kin. When you talk, he say, I'm the one that sent him abroad. This, that. I saw another case of a girl that sold her father's land, used the money and give the boyfriend. The boyfriend traveled and made some money, came back, and the girl became old in his eyes. While they were talking, he said, the girl just gave me 1.5 million. It's just 1.5 million. My brother, even if the girl give you 1,500 and you travel, now you are back and the girl now looks old in your eyes. If not for her, whatever you think you have achieved now, you wouldn't have gotten to that stage. Wickedness in high places. Just the mindset of Enoch, next of kin. A friend traveled, and one of his classmates who is into building here, he said, okay, this guy, while we are in school, he is good, he's a nice person, this, that. And he traveled to one of the Asian countries where he suffered so much to make money, and sent that to his friend and said, since you are into building, you are an architect, build this so and so house for me. And the guy was building a house for another person, but sending him picture for the house as if it's his own. And when he was done, he said, the house is done. He sent money, get an interior deco person, let them decorate. And he snapped everything and sent to this guy, not knowing that it's not his house. Because he now thought everything is ready. He flew down to here to come and see his house, just for his friend to switch off his phone and stop picking his calls. next of kin. That is the simple job now aside crime. And you see them wearing a lot of bling. See, let me tell you, all these young boy that compare themselves with others, you wake up, you see somebody that you know before bought a car, start living flamboyant life, iPhone, this. Think twice. Many of them, the money they are spending is not their own. It's not even ritual. It's not crime. They are not doing Yahoo. No. But they are eating another person's money. And they call it HK, Hustler's Kingdom. I'm just surprised that the youth of our days have taken next of kin to be a business, an employment, that when you ask them, what do you do? They say, I'm next of kin. I mean, which company do you work? Say, I'm next of kin, I don't work. So some of them are patiently waiting for their brothers or their sisters to die so that they can inherit what the person have labored for. Whether you are married or not, they don't want to know. Some of them, once that their brother or sister dies, what they do is to take his car first and sell before going to bank. Now they work with some people in the bank to bring estate letter or affidavit showing that they lost so and so person, and the bank will say whoever that brought first happened to be the this and that and that. See, if these things are not checkmate, a time will come when people will stop working. They will start looking for a way to inherit what they don't know how it comes about. And do you know the adverse effects? Death rate will be high. Death rate will be high. And when death rates are high, people will think of no other thing than to start selling human parts. Our government should look into this. And our youths that do this, retrieve your step. It's not a good one. Use your hand. Work. Work. Those people who are working to make all those things that you want to claim, they are not stupid. Work. And when you work, God will definitely bless your hand. And once God bless your hand, anything you do, you will succeed. And all the money you are looking for, you will make them. So let's change that narrative of next of kin mentality and start doing the right thing. I hope this meets you well. Drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know if you have experienced this NOK mindset that is revolving or that is ringing bell. It's like a train in the hearts and mindset of our youth. If you have experienced anything like that, drop it in comment section. Let's discuss. Thank you. This is Gist with K, where we discuss matters of national importance. See you on my next video. Signing out for now. Bye.